Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Field Family Fun, your favorite Pittsburgh Steelers football prognosticators. I have Know-It-All Jackson. I have Know-Nothing Holden. And we're here to pick NFL Week number 7. Now, I want to let everyone know that last week, Holden and I, 9-5, buddy. You know it. Jackson went 7-7, and we cut down his lead. He's now in the lead over Holden by 1 game, and Dad by 2. How does it feel to have your lead cut so much?
I don't really care.
Well, that's a teenager for you. How does it feel to be 1 game out of first?
Yeah.
And that's a 9-year-old. Are you guys ready to pick some football?
Yeah.
Are you ready to pick some football?
Sure.
Holden, what was your favorite game of the week for last week?
49ers. I know 49ers are really good. They thought the Rams were going to beat them. Now, I was a Rams fan. I was a Steelers fan, but the Rams were my second favorite team, basically. But now it's to the 49ers. 49ers are good.
Wow, someone just jumped on the 49ers bandwagon. Jackson, what was your game of the week last week?
My favorite game was the Steelers and Chargers. Because the Steelers won, and I don't know why it's their not favorite game, because we're Steelers fans, and it's my favorite game of the week if the Steelers win.
Ah, yes, Steelers winning. I love this boy. Mwah. That's right, Steelers won. Not my game of the week. I saved that for Jackson. My favorite game of the week, my favorite whipping boys, the Miami Dolphins. The Washington Redskins beat the Miami Dolphins 17-16 when the Miami Dolphins, who scored 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter, went for a 2-point conversion because whatever. Now, I do agree with the play with going for a 2-point conversion. Who really cares at that point, right? But that was the worst play I think they could have called. He threw the ball 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he dropped the ball anyway. It was an incomplete pass that was never going to get the 2 points in the first place. My favorite game, that team of futility. Let's see. Are you ready to pick the games? Are you ready to pick the games?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start out with our first Thursday night game. We have the Chiefs at the Broncos tonight. Jackson, why don't you provide us some analysis on this game?
Now, I think this could easily be an upset. The Broncos have had the Chiefs numbered. But the Chiefs are going to get it back into gear, especially off the short week. Even though the momentum shifts towards the Broncos, the Chiefs are just a better team. I'm picking the Chiefs.
You're picking the Chiefs?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if you were going to get there. Holden, how do you feel about the Chiefs-Broncos game tonight?
I totally agree with Jackson. Broncos have been going along smoothly last week and the week before with 2 wins. Chiefs have not gone they've gone on a bumpy road with 2 losses. Broncos are favored, but I feel like the Broncos are favored, but I'm still going with the Chiefs.
And you're picking who?
Chiefs.
And Holden, in his roundabout way, got to the Chiefs. All right. Well, I just want to let everyone know that these contrarians, I'm not. I believe in the momentum. I believe Chiefs have been figured out. The Broncos are going to run all over the Chiefs. I'm going with the Denver Broncos to win this game, and the Chiefs go to the 3rd loss in a row. What do we have for Sunday night, Holden?
We have the Eagles at the Cowboys.
All right, the Eagles are at the Cowboys this Sunday night. Holden, what do you think?
I think Cowboys lost all the momentum. Not good anymore. Well, I think they're so good, but not as good as, Super Bowl contention. I'm going with Philadelphia.
All right, he's going with Philadelphia. How do you feel about the Eagles versus the Cowboys, Jacksonator?
These 2 teams I thought were going to be very high up in the rankings. I thought the Eagles were like a 12-4 team. The Cowboys were 11-5. I thought they were going to go back and forth in the division. Well, they are, just as 9-7 teams. This matchup will determine who's going to win the division. And that's why the Eagles are going to win the division, because the Eagles have a good run defense, and I don't know if Amari Cooper's healthy enough to play.
All right, so you're going with the Eagles?
Yes.
All right. And you're going with the Eagles?
Yep.
Well, I just want to let you know, I'm going to go contrarian against my boys again. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. Why? Because honestly, that Dallas Cowboys team is built on running, and it's built on defense. And honestly, I think the defense gave a lot of big plays up to the Jets. They're going to reclaim their throne. They're going to beat the Eagles. And I have the Cowboys beating the Eagles on Sunday night. We have two special Sunday matchups. One has the Texans at the Colts. Holden, how do you feel about the Texans at the Colts?
This game is supposed to be a back-and-forth game, a really good game. Deshaun Watson coming off a good week. Deshaun Watson, good player. Deshaun Watson is going to lead that team to winning.
He's starting to sound like Deshaun Watson's a beast, huh?
Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
Well, I just want to let you know, I do think Deshaun's a beast. I love Deshaun. I liked him last year. He failed me in the playoffs last year, but I'm riding. I'm taking Deshaun Watson. Texans are going to beat the Colts. I'm just not sold. How about you?
Before this year, I said after Andrew Luck retired, that the Colts are going to get like 4 wins at most. They have completely blown me away, especially with the front seven. Yeah, I think they're getting some of their key pieces like Malik Hooker and Darius Leonard back. And the Texans, as much as they've beaten the Chiefs, so did the Colts. The Texans lost to Carolina at home. I'm picking the Colts here because the Colts are just as good as the Texans and they're home.
All right, we got the Colts. The other Sunday matchup we have is a tough divisional matchup. We have the Vikings at the Lions. I'm just going to say the Vikings and the Lions are very interesting. I think the Lions, while they're good and Matthew Stafford might be underrated and it's all about that team, I do like the way the Vikings are playing. This is a really tough matchup. It really is. I'm waiting for the Lions to have their swan bad second half, but it's not the second half yet. So I think Detroit's going to win this game. Jackson?
So last time I picked Detroit, the refs decided to screw me over, which is fine and all. But I'm not going to pick you twice in a row if the refs already hate you. Dalvin Cook will run all over him because guess what? Jamal Williams was able to run all over the Detroit Lions. I'm picking the Vikings.
All right, Jackson's going with the Vikings. Holden?
Now, I think this is going to be a close game, back and forth. The entire division has defense. Detroit, Matthew Stafford, Kenny Galladay, they're all really good. The Vikings are going to win because they have Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen. Yeah, so on.
You go Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings.
All right, Holden's going Vikings. The last matchup that we're going to highlight today, we have our Monday night matchup. We have the New England Patriots at the Jets, the one-win Jets. Jackson?
All the people that think that Sam Darnold had a good game, I just have to say they let the Cowboys almost come back. And if they got that 2-point conversion, they were going to win that game just with how much momentum they had. I think some of his stats were also padded by that 92-yard Robbie Anderson touchdown. I've got the Pats winning because they're a better team, and they will absolutely pick apart Sam Darnold as he is not a good quarterback.
All right, Sam Darnold's getting picked apart by the New England Patriots. What do you think, Holden?
I like Sam Darnold, but Jackson doesn't. But still, Patriots are going to crush them.
Crush them. Gotta crush them. New England crushing the Jets. You got the New England. I'm going to say that I do think the Patriots defense will be able to pick apart the Jets. I also want to say that I do think the New England Patriots have a much more talented team than the Jets. I also do not think that Sam Darnold is a good quarterback. I will say that the Cowboys almost came back because of the refs. So, I would like to say that for one time, if I'm going to throw away a pick on an upset, I am going to go with Jets, 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 and beat those New England Patriots at home the way you should, and then tank the rest of the year. I'm going with the Jets. Are you ready to do the also ran?
Also ran.
Also rans.
Also Rams.
Also
Are
rans.
you kidding me?
We have the Raiders at the Packers. Jackson.
Packers.
Holden.
Packers.
I'm going to go with the Packers. We have the Rams at the Falcons.
Rams.
Rams.
We're going to go with the Falcons in an upset. They're going to score a lot of points. The next game we have the 49ers at the Washington Redskins. Jackson.
49ers.
49ers.
San Francisco 49ers. Next game we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Cincinnati Bengals. Holden in.
Jaguars.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Jaguars.
I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the New York Giants. Jackson.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going with the Cardinals too.
I am going to go with the Giants. Okay, next game. Oh, this is a great one. I'm just going to jump right in. Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills. What do you got, Jackson?
Bills.
Buffalo.
All right. Next game we have is the Chargers at the Titans. What do you think, Holden?
Titans.
Jackson?
Chargers.
All right. I'm going to go with the Titans. Next game we have the Ravens at the Seahawks. Holden?
Ravens. No, Seahawks.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. He's got the Seahawks. Who do you got?
Seahawks.
I am going to go with the Ravens. All right. Next game we have the Saints at the Bears.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
I'm going to go with the Bears. All right. Those are all the games we have on docket. Holden, who do we have on buys this week?
We have the Cleveland Browns, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
I want to see them play though.
Yeah, we have Carolina Panthers that are 4-2, watch out, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, the Browns, the Steelers, the Panthers, and the Buccaneers all have a bye this week. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful football weekend. Jackson, would you like to say anything before we leave?
Devin Bush was good.
Devin Bush was good. Devin Bush was incredible. Holden?
2-4. We're gonna have a good season. I'm so tempted.
2-4. I'm going to say it. You're going to say it here. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. I've got that feeling. Guys, have a great night. See you next week.
Peace out.